Okay, I want to welcome everybody. So we're going to start with grounding ourselves with 3 deep breaths. And when you're releasing your breath, just know that, picture the breath leaving through your feet into earth so that you're grounding yourself, and try and make a vibration as it's leaving out of your mouth, through your lungs, out of your mouth. So let's begin. Those of us here, each of us want to do an opening light language prayer. I'll begin. Aika u te iso na e ta kaiu ta te iau na tāiu a tutua kaitu. Ina e ko ora te iata tia umaya kau. Ita ia sosia na e tua ti. Ina e ko o te iata te tia o ne a. Ia ko sia o ia to tia ko aia o na ia ko. Ismael?
Ashi ikisi ano ohoshiki ana asiana au hoshianaka ahashi eniki anako anisie ana ishi eniki anaka shakasiki anaka manikisi a osho onoko shi iniki ono anaka hisiki anaka shakamanya shiki anaka oho anaka ashuana yakashi anaka manya shakastaka.
Shall I?
Yes, I was actually looking at you.
Nando e na shiato e na kiata shiata e na umiaka e unia tai shawe tiaka e na hayata e unia shamweta e kohona tishira shiana toe shata e ko oya ta shekumea e na tiaka na shata e ala toe tia isiato e shumati ki kiara turu imiata e na hata e kaisha Shena tiara turusaya ne shatiana tu tika ena shu amai ena shu ataikia kiano ena mas aesa tushira tinia hataria kanya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Roma?
Juan he eteshna wahatan katushna watana eto e national toane te tewane milana kutoshna watuhana te ishahan toane ya
Thank you. Don?
Kiki a kogi shiki ka teo kiki a kusho te teo kiki na hanaka. But ai kutohi kahanta kai ikuhuro. Tika kahayan taiko. Akaya kaya ka kiki a ku lokaka.
Davina's at work. I'm not sure if she'll be able to speak light language. Anna, I don't know if you speak light language, sweetheart. Hello? Luba, have you tried?
I try, but not yet. I am stubborn.
And no, you're not stubborn. It'll flow. It just flows, honey. You don't have to try. It'll just come.
Yeah.
Anna commented that she does not. Okay, Davina, I understand. She's still at work, so she can't speak right now. She's in California. And Michelle? Not yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I get words, but it doesn't flow yet.
Okay. All right. We'll just continue. So, yeah, there's no pressure. Believe me, when it's going to come, it's just going to come on its own. Believe me. And once that happens, it will just continue. All right.
I'm excited for that day.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
It will be. It will be. Ismael, did you want to do the intentions?
Yes, we did also that this morning. Last week we asked for 3 intentions. Today let's do once each, and then that person who shares the intention can say, I want the light languages from all of you, or from one that you select, anybody from us. Usually all at once are really, I love it because they are very powerful.
It really does raise the vibration up. Yep.
They're really, really cool. So if you would like to start, Luba, like with something that you will love to pray for example, and then we pray all together for that with light language.
Sal or me?
Sal only?
No, I'm asking, he asked me or he asks Sal?
I asked for you to share with us an intention or something that you would like us to pray for.
I would like to send healing energy to Amazon rainforest.
Thank you, lovely.
Thank you.
So whoever wants to join us, let's do it. And also those who don't speak light languages, you can do prayers, and they are also very powerful.
Or hand sign, or just hand sign.
Hand signs, or yes.
Like speak like this and
Yes.
Iana hata e kamauta. Yeah, I'd like to set the intention for a mass awakening.
Shall I cause an earthquake?
Sorry? Cause an earthquake.
Funny you say that, Sal, because I was thinking the same thing. That
So was I.
to be my intention as well.
There you go.
Yeah. Isn't that something? Wow.
The power of
Yeah.
free. Nahaya tohemate. Ayashote akai.
Sana tohoi. Että hän on tai sinä tohan näin siekuttanoi tai sinua tai sinä ei tee. Meidän siekuttanoi sitä näin tai sitä hauna tee noista nuittaka turnoi istuja tu. Että tai sinä tee. Hän toista ottukatana sinä toina toi. Jeesnusna tuona jää.
I'd like to add a side note to that. On top of the mass awakening, added to the mass awakening, a deeper awakening for those that are already awakened.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Bring more on stream.
Ika i to sia ka ia waka tutuna ia waka ia
Indian.
waka ia ina kuya ka iso taiwana ia waka i ka toi ia waka
Shanawata anaye, Shanawata yanahe, Shawana yanaya, Shanawa, Shanawati anoye, to anaya, Snatu anaye.
Nice. I just finished off by putting awakening codes in all the drinking water on the planet. And then I got and I heard it is done, and I just got like a proper shiver. You know what I mean? You know, it's like it is done. Yeah.
Quickest thought.
The good chills. And Ashwakmachiki in here for you.
Michelle, what would you like to pray for? Something new.
Yes. I would like to send healing to Africa and also the Amazon rainforest.
Africa needs a lot of healing.
And Australia as well. Australia is
Yes.
burning.
That was mine, yeah. Everyone's taking mine. I'm gonna run out of intentions.
Actually, I don't know if you have seen these catastrophic scenes of koalas burning and people rescuing that was for me practically the first thing I saw in the morning, and that was like killing me. That was like a killer, really. I was like, what is this? Is provoked by the government? Is part of the negative collective or agenda? Seems like, no?
And to me, it feels like Gaia is purging.
Yes,
She is burning.
I agree to an extent, but at the same time, there are a lot of fires here that have been lit by firebugs. And that's really sad. That's really sad. They've had a few teenagers have been charged with lighting fires that have endangered homes and lives. I mean, the purging, you know, I understand that fully, but when people go out there and light them on purpose, like I just...
because how happens that everything happens all at once? I mean, if Australia is such a huge continent, how come that everything is burning?
At the same time, which is what they did in California. At the same time, they were all these little explosions happened at the same time to cause those fires, which was actually the political parties that did. Well, you know, there's a lot that
you don't want to get into that.
The cabal did it, but you know, nobody's talking about that. You know, but you could see them from a satellite, a weather satellite, happening at the same time. I don't know about Australia because we get things days later. We don't get your news right away. So, you know, the news of your fires came from people talking about that live there. You know what I mean? And we're getting one thing from one person and another that lived in one part of the country saying, "Oh, that's just bunk," and another person saying, "Oh no, it's awful." You know, we're getting all these different stories. It depends on who's saying it. So
well, I mean, I looked out my window this morning and the air's just full of smoke.
Sure. It's
but
so
my dad's
sad.
asthmatic. He's got to stay indoors.
Of course he does. Yeah. It's horrible. Horrible. But and then I agree. I saw pictures of koala bears and it just rips your heart out.
It does.
But we have to remain neutral so our vibration stays high. You can't let that do that to you. You got to rise above it and know that they're okay. Their souls are okay.
And so the thing is as well, not to sound heartless, I mean, there's much love and compassion that goes to those that have suffered in any way from all of these fires. But at the same time, we know that it's a chosen experience for every soul. Whatever any soul experiences, it's their chosen experience.
It is.
And although, you know, to have compassion, but also to respect the fact that it's their chosen experience.
Yes.
You know, there's you know, you can spend all day trying to work out why the soul chooses certain experiences. We don't know, you know, but the soul does. And there's, you know, we have to respect that that's stuff that they've chosen and just send love and compassion.
The reason they chose it is to be on the earth at this point in time. We chose to be here at the same time as well.
Yes.
And we're experiencing this reality of being in this situation. We try to put our best foot forward and help those that need help, but we have to respect their decision to be here for this experience as well.
Yes.
So we're kind of walking a fine line, but yes, the earth is purging the denser matter right now, and it is difficult to see it happening, but we have to let it play out. We can try and steer it this way and that, but we have to let it play out because that is the experience of those that are experiencing it.
Right.
I can't
think about the phoenix as well, and the phoenix rises out of the ashes.
Yeah. Just think of new life, because that's pretty much what's going on here. It's just a
rebirth.
outfield, a rebirth, yeah, literally, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
plus you'll be getting new plant life that was never seen on the earth before. You're getting a higher form of consciousness on the earth now, plus all planets, plus all galaxies, plus everything.
Yeah.
Just an upgrade. So just treat everything like an upgrade, not a downgrade. Ta'anka tosh na aka anto uka a ke iksha taka e aka ambo ocha hanada na aka tor tahana ke e eshuto na aisha te ama aka elokosha teka sa antak ak are kosh eka okumbo is kandor te eka echushin teka epufa ele ambo olak nuk narak nature go no oka ante kosh o dara ta antash ekosh na akawa she ewa do. I'm creating a visualization of pure water, pure flowing all over the planet. Remove all radiation, all negativity, and create it as new. Ashadant na ko nyaka tarak nek noshnaka isaka taanga isaka anto. I'm visualizing a pure column of light from source directly into earth. Now I'm visualizing a pulse wave coming from the core of the planet outwards and radiating like almost like a neon bulb away from the planet and spreading that wave into the universe, into the universes, into the multiverse. Cha'anka ishakat osh ne aka bash na estu. Sha'anta ak nak ne isu ukubo osha ak nak shaudu. But and kies ook de atar aas ook shika atar hunter sa antu shaat ik nakahashuto. Namaste.
Namaste. As you were doing that, I was filling the entire planet. I was expanding my violet flame through the entire planet to transmute anything that's ready to be transmuted. And mi karto e me hayaro oria hayinaka aino. Yeah, so se asha to e kia no e tarikana. Era indiara kurban dia tariora isha to seranda serakai erandur hori anda e kia. Yand e karto kan eran horen dierkayan eras ayast artuk inter kam aurust e sharp koran doek.
I feel an increase in my solar plexus right now.
Me too.
Platinum love and light right now.
Thank you. Ito hikanta akaya ka ati chi ko dia ka.
Muotia sukur tui kas artuk ruok näitä ei sortan sertajan kart ojas sieltä. Iän ajastajun kroin tais elanturkumiata ehenat kai enat urian kaiesta kai aniasta tosnehat kai kurut. Mietta jomsalt käänasta elat nart urti nai ti elanturkumaria. Era purhan aida asturin ikian tajokmaa shot isha nuisari ian aishat kuanas esala.
Artu ekanawaishna tahe, ekaranamachna noya, mitanoya tatayana kate ishnoya, tuhanawaya te.
Nakahi niki sia na wani asia I ohana na isia na oni e ana oni chaka na ka ona kaiki ni aka ona ka yaha oni ni ana oni anisi awai e ana oni siki ana wa ishia kai yes, Yahayana, Onikia Hashiana Kayana.
A lot of the people in Australia that are suffering with the smoke, that have breathing problems and asthma, COPD, I think we need to do some light language for them. All the babies, people that are on oxygen, healing energies to them, please. Ai ko o te iso nei ito ka I te o nei o ka I ka suka
Shatuan te awahata ushupata
Is asking for this, let's penetrate in the purest love and light from the source to the hearts and souls of all beings on earth, including Mother Gaia, anchoring 5D plus heaven and paradise on earth. Thank you, Davina. Thank you. Oi hiana nakani kiana
Toya kata pepe se tuyata kaya kaisa shite kevi antai kai saye saye
I know what they're doing. They want to lift the vibration because everyone's gone into sadness, and they wanted to put everyone in a state of joy again.
I think so.
Considering that she's doing that from work.
Yes, but everybody left the office.
Or they believe that they've been invaded by blue avians next door. So cute.
Big ravens. Bringing the joy in. The mantis beings want to join in now. Hello. Taye o mea o tau te atake ia o tui. Imi e wato wateke atiana wateka. Ia ha watiana i tu apoka. Te kumakina taye kakaha o maia tea. O kuhaya na tuhumi mini a sokoya. Kenya taha aya take eya. O mia sutu pinia shate kiato. Kenya hana wote kiataye. Now, I don't know what that was, but that felt really ancient. Mekaraku, yeah.
I thought it sounded ancient too, yeah.
Mm.
Chanto sheka atache ekatoche eka ekmo she mama ekatoko te ika antush na akahishi te eko sa anka io skahia shinte ki ekotorsh atari unuko sa anda kash eteko or na da uk rak nikishito sa anka ur akata io toroko to sheka ata alaka ad untukia sa aka oya a sha sa untu sa angka sa alaka shantu sa angka sa anda koroka Sawakadesh Naga Sangawa Wakashawa Salalawatash Nahanda Kosheha Wamahawa Shehewata Saak Shosh Lach Lehusha Haka Shaosh Lakahanto Sha'alekesh Ka'arak Reakusha. Very much in my heart, very much in my solar plexus.
I have an Edward here. Edward's here for Anna. Edward. I'm sorry, I'm boiling hot again. I have a lot of energies have been called through with this light language. My room is, I don't know how many energies are in this room.
Okay, take your room, for example. take your room. Now, think of a tree that you always ground to.
Right there, I'm looking right at it.
Okay, and ground to that tree. Like you're hugging it. You're gonna be taking
Jesus is back. I knew you guys were going to call Jesus again.
Oh, you did it, not us.
Oh,
Bring out the beer and the wine.
well, he's saying he needs to lighten up the mood again in the room. We're
Yep.
very way too serious. We need to
Yep.
lighten up. We're very serious, very. We've raised the yes. You're emotional. You're sad. You're thinking very serious thoughts. So understand that the fires are there, but you've got to raise your vibration, but do it with the happy thoughts. Don't be so sad. Everything's under control. It's not the end of the world.
Oh, not for a few
It's-
billion years.
The end of evil. It's not the end of the. It's all good.
Yeah.
He said this
It's
afternoon.
like an apple. It's like an apple pie in the oven. Just enjoy it.
He said this afternoon Mary Magdalene. He and Mary Magdalene were at the earlier session, and she showed herself in white go-go boots and a sequin dress, a mini dress, doing like this old 60s dances.
Yeah.
I mean, she was just,
Girl in the cage.
oh my gosh. She was cracking me up. I was trying to describe everything to everybody, and he was doing his top hat and tails and his hat, doing this dance, like kicking his feet up. And he was trying to lighten my mood, and he did. But as I was describing it to everybody, of course, he gets so close to me that I'm boiling hot. And that's when I get really hot, is when he gets too close. His energy gets too close. He's backed off again. But that was one of his messages, was to lighten up. You can raise your vibration. You can speak like language, but you can laugh. Laughter raises your vibration really, really high. But Edward is I think an angel of Anna's, and another. He is also somebody I think that was a relative of hers.
It's just our Anna.
Our Anna Reuter.
Oh, okay.
On her father's side, one of her ancestors. I don't know if she's still here.
Hello, Anna. Knock, knock.
But he's one of her angels. Now, Edward, and okay, you don't know of an Edward. He's saying that he is a ancestor from way back. And he says that he's one of your angels now. He's with you, and he's just wants you to know that he's there. He's there to protect you and to guide you, but he's with you, and he wanted you to know that, and that he's hoping soon that you'll learn to channel so that you can talk back and forth. And that was his message to you, and he loves you.
And you can also actually write to him. When you sit down with a pad, just a common journal and a pen, you're going to write a question down. Any question you want to him. And the first thing that pops into your head is going to be the answer. So write that down. And over time, you'll amass a book of information to reflect back on.
I think everybody's recently gotten a new angel, I think, because I'm getting new ones coming through. Or guide. Luba. Well, you got a new angel recently, and he's coming through too. His name is Giorgio. He wanted you to know that he's one of your new angels, and he is there for you. And if you want to talk to him, and he hopes that you also will learn to channel soon, that he's available for you to talk to him. And he's one of your guardian angels. He's the closest one to you now. Giorgio. That's a cute name, Giorgio.
Sexy.
Giorgio.
Giorgio.
He says, I am sexy.
Yeah.
It sounds like one of your birds.
Yeah, he says, I'm always sexy. I'm your sexy angel. He's funny too.
I love fun. I like to joke. I love to laugh. So yeah.
They all
From
joke.
now on,
Believe me, they all joke. They have great senses of humor.
yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Is there anyone else that wants to come through? I'm getting a nudge, Wilma, for you to send me your father's picture so that Rick and I can do healing for him on his asthma.
Yes.
Send it private message, and this will be after, like tomorrow, for
Okay.
us.
Thank you.
You can also bolster someone's immune system.
It's my honor, you know that, Wilma.
In the case of, I just want to say, in the case of Crohn's disease, you can bolster an immune system by giving it extra fortification.
Somebody very dear to me died of Crohn's disease at a very young age, and he came to visit me not too long ago. He's an angel now. It's my brother's wife's brother. My brother married. He grew up. He's been married to his wife for over 50 years, and they were boyfriend and girlfriend for 7 years before they got married. So she grew up in our neighborhood. So I've known her most of my life. But her brother, but he was an angel before he incarnated, and chose to die of all these things. That was my internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, I can see that. Are you stable?
Never. Me? You know me. You know me better than that, Don. When have I been stable?
1 foot in one dimension, 1 foot in 50 others. Just look in the mirror.
Ask Jesus. I'm not stable. Ask Archangel Michael. He's the one that'll tell you.
Oh, he's the hunky one.
For sure. Tall, blonde, and blue-eyed. Very, very hunky.
I've got him as my background on my desktop now, on my laptop.
He's a hunky. Jesus isn't too bad either. He's got those blue eyes too.
I've got a whole crowd here as well, and they're all laughing along and stuff.
What?
I've got a whole crowd here as well, I think. They're all laughing along.
I'm not surprised, Sal. I have missed you so much.
Oh,
I was so happy to see you.
and you. And you, I'm really happy to be here. I just saw it last minute, and I actually just got into bed, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to join because I watched the replay of one of the other ones that he did, and I haven't managed to really join properly, have I? So
they've been getting they're different every week. They've been getting a little bit more and more. Well, I mean, this channeling that I've been doing has gotten stronger and stronger.
Yeah, I'm like that as well. My channel has been getting stronger and stronger. It's expanded in many ways. I've started channeling. I channel messages. I speak all the time to the Ascended Masters now. I channel messages from them, and they're really funny. I feel like I'm sitting in a room with a bunch of mates when I'm sitting with them talking to them. It doesn't feel like there's anyone any better than or less than anyone else, and that includes me. I feel like I'm right in there. I mean, that they have said that we are all Ascended Masters, but we've just forgotten. Basically, we're all Ascended Masters with amnesia, and we're remembering, in the process of remembering who we are, and that's what they're here to assist to do.
That's right.
So yeah, I've been one that I've been talking to a lot. That's been coming to me a lot, and he's got one hell of a sense of humor. That's what I was just cracking up when you were saying about Archangel Michael being the good-looking one. I've got Allah saying, "Excuse me, that's me." He's funny. Krishna's funny as well. Krishna comes in and says that Allah will be explaining things to me in detail, and then Krishna will just step in and do a one sentence microphone drop the mic sentence, and then walk away kind of thing. It just cracks me up. Yeah.
And George Harrison's an Ascended Master too.
Yeah. Well,
I haven't seen him. Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a long time. I kind of miss him.
Yeah.
Actually, can I say something?
Me too, John.
Right back at you, Don.
Of course you can.
Sal, she mentioned Ascended Masters, and I was wondering if we all can send to actually love and light to all those Ascended Masters, all angels and archangels. I'm doing that on my own every night, but can we do it together? I would love that. I really love that, because they helping us, and we need them, and so I love that.
Of course we can.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And send them gratitude. They do so much.
Sitahana, ekatanahana, istahana, itahalana tukosna wainte. Shalana tuai, istalana waiteni, mahana tuana istiwata. Shahatana.
I'm not sure if this is coincidence, but as soon as we started, car alarm went off. I'm not sure whose.
Oh, wow. But they're saying that we've all done this for each other already in many lifetimes. We've been there for each other as guides when they've been incarnated at times and things like that. We've helped each other in different ways. Yeah.
Well, I know I was your mother.
Yeah, yeah.
We know we've had lifetime before.
Yeah. I always feel like some of the lifetimes that I've had the information about that I've had, I feel like, oh, if I say it's going to sound egotistical or whatever, do you know what I mean? Some of the lifetimes, and some of the lifetimes, I think maybe we are connecting with the aspect, like especially with writing and things like that. It might not be necessarily that we might have like detailed recollection of having that lifetime in detail, but it might just be that we've connected with that aspect, and so we know what they know, and in a way kind of understand how other beings experience through us. By connecting with other deities, we experience the lives they've had through them, and it feels like our own lifetimes, but it's actually just the fact that we've connected with their energy and their experience and what they've experienced and felt.
Well, I wasn't an aspect of Miriam, Moses' sister. I was Miriam, Moses' sister. Because I asked, my husband wasn't an aspect of Zeus. He was Zeus. I was Athena. So we weren't aspects, we were, which is probably why we are where we are today.
Yeah, I was Aletheia.
Huh?
I was Aletheia, goddess of truth.
Right. So,
Aletheia.
which is why you've got the gifts that you have now, and many more that are opening, many more. So, and there I was somebody that I was a teacher prior to Miriam, like in lifetimes before that, in biblical times. I don't know if I remember the name, but Mother Mary said I had other very important roles that were much more profound than Miriam, which is before I found out I was Athena, which probably means Athena. But so we've all had very prominent roles in other lifetimes, which is why we are where we are now.
Yeah.
And we're waking up. And Don, I'm sure you were something, quite something.
I was Mohammed, I was told.
So that's why we're here now.
Yeah.
But I don't reflect on past lives per se.
Right.
It's just because I'm in this life and there's no point to it.
Exactly.
It's just a, and plus I've been other unknowns as well, but it's just.
But we're
just part
old
of,
souls. We're old souls. Yep. We've been around a long time.
Hello, founder.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of wisdom.
Yeah. I don't know how late I can stay because I was actually going to bed when I joined, and I'm using my data. I haven't got Wi-Fi in the new home yet. I didn't tell you that I moved house.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you're using data now? Oh.
yes.
At the moment, yeah, because I haven't got Wi-Fi yet.
How long does it take you to get Wi-Fi?
Too long. I've spent a fortune, but it's coming Friday. It should be Friday. That's why I haven't
Good.
online very much. So hopefully, yeah.
Well, I have a plan now because I'm old. They give us a plan that's got unlimited Wi-Fi. So
That's what I'll have when my Wi-Fi gets installed.
on my phone though. On my phone.
Oh, on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, I wish I had that. That would be good.
Debbie, you are not old. Never. I just want to correct you. That's all.
Well, it's an old elderly plan for the phone that we get unlimited data. For 2 phones, and it's not cheap, but it's a lot cheaper than what we were paying before they finally got a decent plan for us. But yeah, what we were paying before was a lot more expensive. And I have free calls to Canada and Mexico, but though I don't know anybody in Mexico.
We'll send you to Cancun. You'll call us.
I have never been to Mexico. I have no desire to go. I know too many people that have issues going there every time. I don't know.
If I may, my son took me to Cancun the end of April this year.
Oh, did you like it?
I had the same opinion as you just said it. Same exact. I had no desire. I went there and it was my best vacation ever.
Really?
Best. And talking about phone, if I may also maybe advise to someone, maybe not, take it or leave it. I'm using Metro PCS and I'm paying $25 a month, unlimited everything.
Wow.
Everything, 25, and I'm good. And
Well, I know somebody that is a director of quite a few areas of Metro PCS, but I have Verizon, and I've had it for years, and my son doesn't want me changing to anything else because they have the best coverage no matter where you go in the country, and he doesn't want me being anywhere where he can't reach me. I mean, he doesn't pay my bill though. You know, but he gets too nervous, especially living out here with all the mountains. It's the only one that Metro PCS doesn't have the better coverage out here for driving around. You know, we have a lot of areas where it just doesn't have the coverage. So Verizon is the best one for me.
I went to Europe last year.
Yeah.
And wherever they had the Wi-Fi, I was able to make phone calls through messengers, actually through Messenger.
Yeah. You have an iPhone?
Yes. No.
No?
My Samsung.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
and I was able to call any given moment here to United States. So through Metro PC. Well, I am happy. I use it.
Well, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. $25, I would love it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And ours is about 90 for both phones with unlimited everything.
Okay.
But that's with the taxes and all the taxes and all that other stuff.
Ismael, you are so quiet over there. What happened?
I'm listening to to this topic.
Yeah, we went all over the place.
I'm not familiar with the American things, so everything is interesting for me. And actually, it's part of communication. We are talking about mobile and things. So
I will share something with you right now. Quantum computers are for the big boys, okay, currently. I've just opened, yesterday I placed a posting on my page of Nikola Tesla message. I did that for the members of our channeling, a small channeling group that we're associated with. And one of the members, her husband is into electronics. And so I suggested, instead of making a quantum computer based on refined quartz crystals, what would be the odds of using raw quartz crystals and placing them in a container or a vessel to act as a maximum, like a quantum storage device, really, to replace hard drives.
Wow.
And because there's like, everybody's making videos and they may have to put together a server to upload these videos or store these videos somewhere for others to see. And I figured, well, if we did it all into a quartz crystal, and we could have infinite storage in there for a long time, and if you have quartz crystals, you're talking way beyond terabyte drives.
Right.
And there was a circuit. I'll show you the circuit. This circuit here was given to me by Susanna Camara. Okay.
Yeah.
And now you can see the detail of this. And and I think the object in the very bottom middle of this image is quartz crystal. So, and you've got those two chambers on the on this side here. Those two objects. Anyway, that's a. It's almost like a photocell, but it's sending energy into something. Could be a quartz node. Could be a quartz node. But everything is hooked up with resistors. All those squiggly lines that look like an M or a W. Those are resistors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what this thing is, I don't really know, but this equation is pi.
Right.
So, and I don't quite know the detail of it, but I just wanted to show you this because this is an interesting piece of information. And this is either a new power cell or a new way to create a storage device. But it could be something totally different. It could be a new mousetrap for all I know. But I don't think so because it's too important to be like it's got to be a new power cell or power source of some kind. But I just wanted to share that with you.
That's pretty cool.
I have the feeling that the government already knows about these things, but they don't want to share it with us. And we will end at some point doing our own experiments and finding out and sharing with people all these things. That's the feeling I get. They always want to limit us from that knowledge. But we are starting to download this knowledge, and they are going to be very surprised at some point of what we can.
Yeah, well, we're going to actually excel past them right now. Well, that's what we're doing right now. And that'll be a new game in town. Let's put it that way. We're here for the planet, really, and for the evolution of it, plus the evolution of this galaxy, plus the evolution of this universe, et cetera, et cetera. It's just another. We're serving time, and this is just another day in that timeline.
Cool. All right.
Let's move on.
Sal, I know you got to go. You're tired. It's very late over there.
Good
So
night,
we're gonna wrap it up.
Well, thanks everyone. Good night all.
Night, Sal.
Good night. Thank you so much for coming, Sal.
That's all right.
Love
Never
you.
mind. Good night everyone. Thank you. Love you too. Bye bye.
Sorry for getting off track, everybody. Okay, back into light language. Did everybody do an intention?
I didn't, but everybody stole all
Way off
mine.
track.
I think the only other thing I mean, there's lots of stuff, but they really all come under the umbrella of healing and under the umbrella of awakening. So what I was thinking of, and this is because this is something that does affect me personally, I would like to set the intention for all of us to be able to integrate the ascension upgrades and our downloads with minimal discomfort, to be able to integrate them with ease and to not have to have lots of shit, like feeling like you got hit by a truck, et cetera, et cetera. I think you know where I'm coming from. So I think that would probably be
Yes, I
one thing
do.
I could think of. Milana to ho nai tahuanaya sana to ko hinaway ita to nais na tahana utana manta hang tishanuati el hang tola kolala no tala no tele malala do te shalala do tale to wala te tala do te shalala do antaraya no ya na ya ya ela to wala la hambaya
Is there anyone else?
I never had an intention.
Do you have any intentions?
Yeah, I have planned to get a good day's sleep.
I bet you do need deep sleep.
One of these cookies from Don. I'm still thinking that cookie in my dreams.
I'm sorry. I'm so evil.
That was definitely temptation. That was temptation. What about you, Anna? Did you ask for? I'm not sure if Anna asked for.
She's still there, but she's typing.
Yes.
Who's typing?
No, Anna.
You can type it if you like, Anna.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to. I thought we were doing Don.
Yeah, also done.
I was waiting for Don to finish.
I was finished.
Sorry, Lon.
Anybody got any cards?
I don't do cards.
I know. Just playing with you.
It's not that
I've got a whole pile of them right next to me here.
I don't know how to do them. I've never bought them.
You just pull one out of the deck and just for you, Deb.
And just wing it. Yeah.
That is pull one out of the deck, but Deb always says I sound like I'm saying dick. So we pull a card out of the deck and we just read it.
I love your Aussie accent.
Oh, it did. She did. She said it fast one day, and I said, "Did you say dick?" So that's our running joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that Australian accent. Did you say dick?
Mate, I said dick. Oh, that did sound like dick.
I told you did. Sounded just like Dick. Dick sounded like Dick. Oh, I love it.
Okay, take the pile of cards.
Luba's losing it over there. See, that's what Jesus was talking about. We do need to laugh.
I'm going to choose Earth Magic.
Okay. Keep it all together in one deck, and I'll tell you which card.
Yes, Davina. Everyone is over 18 here. Much over. A lot of years over.
18 times how many years?
Well, some of you are 18 in a couple of years, but
18 times 6.
yeah.
Now, what did you want me to do, Don?
Okay, hold the deck of cards up. You don't have to spread them out. I'll do this remotely. This is how I used to play poker. I would actually take my fingertips, put them together like this around the edge of the card, and I could actually trigger where the aces were. Now what you're doing is you're sending a communication between your fingertips, and you're just moving up and down the deck like this, and you can almost tune it in to where the ace is. So I'm going to say 1/3 of the way down your deck. Pull that card. You'll feel the vibration.
Depends which way down, which way, like a third this way, or yeah, it has to be that way.
Yeah, it's got to, and you're just moving your finger up and down like this, up and down the field of the cards.
Hold the cards up and down.
Yeah, exactly well,
like you had them before. Like you had them before. No.
Well, like she's got it now. That's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Because she's reading it with her other hand, or with her dominant hand. Okay.
Nah, my dominant hand's the one that's holding the deck.
Okay, well, whatever you want to use, whatever you like.
I'm a bit ambidextrous, so it doesn't matter.
She's a lefty.
Okay. Okay.
What's going on with that one?
So you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It'll feel warm. And you pull that card.
Summer solstice, radiance.
Neat.
What does that mean? Hang on. Where's my book? Is that spring coming into summer? Oh, that would apply for us down here. Sucked in, babes. Missed out. Summer solstice. Oh God, I need my other glasses for this. Just get my reading glasses.
Okay. I'm like her in many respects. I gotta swap between glasses all the time.
I don't wear glasses except the over-counter magnifiers on the computer.
Hey, the word solstice originates from the Latin word solstitium, which means stationary or stopped sun. This is because twice during the solar year, the sun appears to rise and set in the same place for several days. It seems to be taking a much needed rest before making the next circuit across the sky from one solstice to the next. Its ceaseless, predictable certainty, having existed since before the time of our ancestors, there are stories in many cultures that personify the sun as a deity, either male or female, often riding the sun across the sky in a boat or chariot. With the summer solstice comes the culmination of the sun's travels that have led to the longest days of the year. The light is now at its fullest and has provided its own brand of nourishment to the land and all of its inhabitants. Celebrations and ceremonies abound. Passion and playfulness are themes. We feel an innate desire to be outdoors in the natural world and reap the benefits of the longest days of the year. We instinctually seek the light, and during this cycle, there is an abundance of it. Let the radiance of the sun inspire your inner radiance to shine forth. Release your concerns about what may happen in the future and focus on appreciating everything that you have that is good and right. Allow Father Sun to take away your worries and cares. Do something physically active to stimulate your inner light. Dance, sing, but most important, get outdoors. Do not let negative thoughts or habits stop you. When you are in love with life, you naturally radiate that love. During this part of your cycle, your capacity to love is greatly amplified. In one of those supreme ironies of life, the more love you give, the more returns to you. It starts by allowing the radiant being you truly are to be expressed into the world. Smile a little more. Notice the beauty of nature. See the humor in the paradoxes of life. Show your love, especially to those with whom you are closest. Then smile even more and watch how the world lights you up. Or lights up around you, sorry. I think that's really in theme with what we've just been, this whole meeting's been about, really.
Mm-hmm.
So very appropriate. Thank you, Don.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and take that trick with you to any card game. If you're ever sitting in any card game, you do always sense the card. You can read it with your fingertips. And there's a good book called The History and Power of Mind by Richard Ingles. I used to use that back in the early days when I was studying theology, for example. I was never going to become a priest or nothing, but I just like the mindset of this stuff. And you can actually discern color by touch. You can discern frequency. Colors have different, what I would say are tackiness. You can determine a color by its tackiness.
Interesting.
Like the darker, like red tones would have almost a stickiness to them. You could feel like browns, like tones of that shade, you know what I mean? Color tones by that shade. Yellow is a little more slippery. Yeah, it's just stuff that I've picked up over the years. But can't remember some of the, like even Edgar Casey. I was
How
in.
much time does the chicken need?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Did everybody do an intention? Everyone? Did we get one from Anna?
Nope, I don't think I saw it.
I can't remember.
I'm scrolling up here. I'm looking for.
Anna, do you want to give us an intention, please?
Nope, she doesn't have one.
She's typing it now.
Yeah.
That with all the negativity rising around us, that we can keep our focus on the good because there's so much good writing, but it's not as prominent in the headlines, and I agree.
Good one.
Yeah. Okay, because there's so much good rising, but it's not as prominent in the headline. Gotcha. Okay, this will be the final light language, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Shanna.
Thank you for that. Thank you, everybody. That was beautiful. Thank you for spending time together. We
Thank you, everyone.
I am not planning on having one next week. If Ismael wants to have a smaller group, because I think a lot of people in the United States we're celebrating Thanksgiving. A lot of people go away and get together with family, or they're cooking on Wednesday night. So he may have a smaller group gathering because it's not celebrated everywhere else. So
We might
he may
organize something with Sasha next week, and I will let you know what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yes.
For those that still want to get together, but right now I'm not planning anything because I'm not sure what's going on next week with me right now.
And thank you for all the energy, because another reason why I've been quiet is because I'm so cozy, so relaxed. The energy goes through me, and at some point I feel like in heaven, and that's it. And I love listening to you all. And so
Yeah. We got a little sidetracked. I apologize, but sometimes I just go with the flow and see what comes through. But I appreciate all of you, and it was a great meeting, getting a gathering today. Thank you so much. I was so glad to see Sal and her bringing her energy to this group. And Wilma, thank you so much. It was great seeing you.
Thank you all.
thank you all.
And Anna, thank you. It was great seeing you, Michelle. And Davina, she came to both sessions today. Thank you, love.
And much love to you all, and happy
Thank you,
Thanksgiving.
Luba.
Whoever is
Don.
celebrating.
Much love, everybody. Have a great week. Thank you. Bye-bye.